These potatoes are better than meat, a practical and flavorful recipe. In my pot, I'm adding 2 pounds of potatoes, washed and cut, keeping the skin on. I turn on the heat and add enough water to fully cover the potatoes. The water is already hot, and now I'll let the potatoes boil for about 10 to 15 minutes until soft. Meanwhile, in my skillet, I add 1 chopped onion to sauté. I let the onion cook until it starts to brown, stirring occasionally to prevent burning. The onion has lightly browned. Now I add 1 chopped tomato. I also add half a teaspoon of pepper and half a teaspoon of salt for seasoning. I mix everything very well. This seasoning will make the potatoes even more flavorful. The aroma is delicious. I let everything cook over low heat to intensify the flavors. The potatoes are now cooked and perfectly soft. I drain the water from the potatoes. In the skillet, I add 1 tablespoon of butter and let it melt. I mix it well until the butter is completely liquid. The butter is now fully melted. I add 3 minced garlic cloves and sauté them for about 2 minutes, or until the garlic starts to brown and releases its aroma. The garlic is well sautéed. Now I add the cooked potatoes to the skillet. I sauté the potatoes thoroughly with the garlic so the flavors fully integrate. I continue stirring for about 3 minutes. Just enough time for the garlic flavor to infuse into the potatoes. The potatoes are nicely sautéed. I set them aside while finishing the seasoning. In the skillet, the onion and tomato have sautéed very well and have a delightful texture. Now, I add the potatoes to the skillet along with the onion and tomato. I mix everything very well to combine the ingredients. Look how simple it is to prepare this recipe. It's a complete, wonderful, and super practical dinner. I've mixed all the ingredients very well. Now, I add half a cup of heavy cream. I pour all the cream into the skillet. I mix it well until the cream fully integrates with the potatoes. The result will be creamy and incredibly delicious potatoes. I've already mixed the cream and the potatoes are wonderfully creamy. Now I add cilantro to taste. I sprinkle a generous amount of cilantro to give the recipe even more flavor and freshness. I mix it well so the cilantro distributes evenly throughout the potatoes. This combination of potatoes, seasoning, and cream creates an irresistible recipe, perfect for any occasion. Everything is well mixed, and the aroma is wonderful. The recipe is ready. All that's left is to serve and enjoy it. I now turn off the heat and serve a generous portion of these creamy potatoes. I place it on the plate and get ready to savor this delight. It's impossible to resist. Look at this wonderful dish.